Hello. Today we're going to be reviewing top 5 best budget laptops. Now, all of these are going to be under $1,000, and these are going to be above $500, so the price range is anywhere between $500 to $1,000. And this is going to be my opinion only, and it's going to be what is going to be a good laptop compared to like spec-wise, display. I'm not going to include battery life because I've not used any of these. I'm only doing it on if it's a good deal or if it's not. So let's get straight into it at number 5. So the number 5 spot goes to the MSI Cyborg 15.6. Specs for this is an i7 13620H, 16GB of RAM, 500GB SSD, and the RTX 4050. The display is 1080p, 144Hz, and it's an IPS display. Now, what makes this laptop so good is the fact that it's a decent laptop, it's got a good CPU, it's an i7 CPU, so this is going to be good for like video editing as well. So not only for gaming, but for video editing due to that decent amount of storage, RAM, and the good CPU. The display on the other hand is also really good for this type of laptop, with 1080p, 144Hz, so it really balances everything out. The price is $829.99, which is a bit pricey for an RTX 4050, but still it's not a bad laptop. This is also found in Newegg. The number 4 spot goes to the MSI Cyborg A15. Now the specs are a Ryzen 7 2600, which, 260, which I'm assuming is like a new CPU. I will put it here if it's not. A RTX 5050, which is a new GPU, which it's the latest GPU, and it's a good budget GPU as well. Well, debatable. It's got 16GB of RAM and a 500GB SSD, with the display being the exact same as the last laptop, being 1080p, 144Hz, and an IPS. Now, this is a bit pricier, coming in at $969.99. This is also found in Newegg. But the reason why I put this on the list is because of the newer CPU and the newer GPU. Not only that, but you're able to make max use of the display as well, with possibly getting like 1080p Ultra in like 144Hz max, so that's good with this specs. So yeah, also, if I haven't said this before, it's found in Newegg. So let's go to number 3 spot. Now, the number 3 spot is a bit of an interesting one because I've not really seen a laptop like this. And let me just explain. So, the number 3 spot goes to the Lenovo LOQ 15.6. The specs are a Ryzen 5 7525HS, which is pretty good. The GPU is an RTX 4050, which is a good budget GPU. It comes with 12GB of RAM, which is unusual. And I'm not mistaken this for the VRAM, because the VRAM of the RTX 4050 is 6GB. It's got a 500GB SSD, and the display is the exact same as before. Now, what makes this laptop so good is the fact that it's only $569.99. This is found in Best Buy as well. So I don't know if that's a pro or a con. I've not shopped at these places. I'm from the UK. I've just been taking a look at US stuff. So yeah. Number 2 spot goes to the MSI Thin A15. Now, I really like this laptop because it's got a Ryzen 5 7555HS, 16GB of RAM, RTX 4060, 500GB SSD, and the display is 1080p 144Hz. It doesn't say if it's an IPS or not, so I'm just going to say it most likely is an IPS. I don't think it's going to be a VA. The price is $789.99, which is much better than the number 5 spot, except the number 5 spot has a better CPU, whereas the number 2 spot has a much better GPU. So yeah, the price is $789.99, and this is found in Newegg. So, number 1, big one. Now, I want to give a little bit of a warning, because I've not heard of this brand before, and the reviews are low, but they're all put at 5 stars. I'm not sure if this is paid reviews or anything like that. So I'm going to say buy with caution with this one. It is the Hasey S8. I found this in Newegg as well, so I just want to make that clear. So the specs are an i7 13620H, 16GB of RAM, an RTX 5060, 1TB of SSD, while the display is 1080p, 165Hz, and an IPS. The laptop as well is also found for $989.99. Now, I want to say the reason why I'm giving this a warning is because, well, yeah, it's on offer, which is good, but the brand I haven't really heard of, so I'm not really sure if it's good or not. I don't know if there's going to be poor battery performance, or if it's going to be a cheap motherboard. I'm not exactly sure. Since the reviews are low, I'm just going to say, if you are going to get this, buy with caution. But yeah, like I said, it's found on Newegg, so buy with caution, that's all I can say. And that's it for our top 5 video. So there's one thing I want to mention as well, and that is, if you don't really like any of these laptops, I'm going to give you just a quick little tip on buying laptops. So when it comes to buying laptops, buy at least a graphics card with 6GB or more of VRAM. Buy at least 16GB of RAM, at least 500GB of SSD, and buy a decent CPU, because if you buy yourself a cheap CPU, it's going to perform like crap. And also make sure there is Windows 11 on it. So that's pretty much it for like what I would just recommend. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to view future content, because I'm trying to improve this channel, and just like anything that you'd like to see, such as future video ideas, just let me know down in the comments, or if you want me to do something in particular, please let me know, because like any advice would just be good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So enjoy, and I hope you have a great day. Peace out.